the Greenwich U12 All-Star Tournament. This is the Hudson Falls Tigers versus the Pittsford Catamounts. Leading off for Hudson Falls is the catcher Bubba Prevost. And he's going to foul that down the third baseline. Pitching for the Catamounts is Zach Bates. At first base for the Catamounts is Derek Almond. Second base, Patrick McKeegan. Third base, Josh Beon, and shortstop, Nate Hudson. So the count, 1 ball. Oh, and here's a fly ball to center field. That's going to go over the head of the center fielder, Colin Bissett. And Bubba's headed for second, going to third. Nice throw by Patrick McKeegan, but not in time. So Bubba is in third base. Great first at bat for the Tigers. And he just got all of that, and it made it over the head of the center fielder, Colin Bissett. Playing right field for the Catamounts is Del Norwood, and in left field is Tyler Carrington. Next batter for the Tigers is Doug Johnson. He'll be playing second base when they take the field. Nice strike by Bates. Next pitch is hit to the second baseman. He can't handle it. Throws to home and actually cuts off the lead run at home. So great play by Nate Hudson, by the shortstop, to make a quick recovery and know what to do with that ball. So Bubba Prevost is out at home, and Doug Johnson is safely aboard at first. Fielder's choice. Now batting is a lefty, Connor Hermanson. He's going to be on first base when the Tigers take the field. That was foul down the third baseline. There's the pitch by Bates. Another foul, so Zach Bates quickly ahead. 2 strikes on the batter. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count to Connor Hermanson. Another foul to the backstop. Count stays the same, 1 and 2. There's the pitch by Bates. And that's going to miss outside. Evens the count at 2 and 2. Oh, that one beautiful. Catches the inside corner for the second out of the inning. And cleanup hitter for the Tigers is another Connor, this time Connor McEwen. He'll be pitching when the Tigers take the field. Here's the pitch by Bates. And swings through that for strike 1. Very hot day for baseball. 90-something. Oh, and that is a ground ball to the second baseman, and Patrick McKeegan handles that nicely, steps on second to end the inning. So no damage here in the first half of the first inning. Okay. Bottom half of the first inning. First batter for the Catamounts is Nate Hudson, and he hits that over the pitcher's head. That's going to be trouble. The shortstop fields the ball but hangs on to it and didn't really have a play. Nate has good speed, so the Catamounts have their first base runner aboard. Next batter for the Catamounts is the first baseman, Derek Almond. And again, pitching for the Tigers is Bubba Prevost. Nice stop by the catcher. Oh, I take that back. The catcher is Bubba Prevost. The pitcher is Connor McEwen. Sorry about that. So nice stop by the catcher. Foul one. Next one to Almond is hit up the middle for a base hit. So both runners are safely aboard, first and second now. Next batter for the Catamounts will be the pitcher, Zach Bates. McEwen gets set. Here's the pitch. Oh, and Nate Hudson's going to take third on that. Aggressive base running by the Catamounts. Not sure if that was supposed to be a double steal, but Derek Allman didn't go anywhere, so runners on the corners for the Catamounts. That first pitch to Bates was a ball. Oh, wow, that one is ripped down the third baseline, but foul. So 1 ball and 1 strike, the count to Zach Bates. Ooh, got the outside corner, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bates. Derek Allman took second on that pitch, no throw. So runners on second and third, no outs. That one is in the dirt. Oh my goodness, and they're going to send the runners. So Nate Hudson crosses home plate for the first run of the game. Catamounts are on the board. Derek Allman advanced to third. Two and 2 the count to Zach Bates. Here's the pitch. Oh, that was a called third strike. Looked a little inside, but not according to the home plate umpire. So 1 down here. Runner on third. Stepping up to the plate for the Catamounts is the third baseman, Josh Beon. Here's the pitch by McEwen. That one is flied out to left field. Oh, and the left fielder lost that in the sun. So Josh Beon is going to have an RBI and a double for himself. A lot of sunshine here, and yeah, the left fielder looked straight up at that and lost it in the sunshine. So 1 out, 2 runs have scored. And the Catamounts have Josh Beon in scoring position. Batting now for the Catamounts, I believe, is the catcher, Riley Shannon. It is Riley Shannon. That first pitch to Riley was fouled to the backstop for strike 1. There's the pitch to Riley. Riley hits that one hard to the shortstop. The shortstop makes a nice play. They do get Riley out. Josh Beon takes third and slides in safely at third. So Riley did his job and advanced the base runner. Now there are 2 down, and the batter stepping to the plate for the Catamounts is the second baseman, Patrick McKeegan. Pitch. Oh, that one's high for a ball. Ooh, that one is hit foul down the third baseline. Evens the count to 1-1 for the batter, Patrick McKeegan. Pitcher gets set. There it is. That's going to miss outside. Again, Josh Beon is the base runner for the Catamounts on third. Here's the pitch by McEwen. And that one is hit on the ground to the third baseman. Ooh, close play at first, but the first baseman was able to stick that, and that will end the inning. But the Catamounts do put 2 across in the first inning, so the 2-0 Catamounts as we head to the second. Okay, top of the second inning. Leading off for the Hudson Falls Tigers is the shortstop, Devin Johnston. Zach Bates gets set. There's the first pitch. And Devin offered at that pitch, so that would be strike 1 for him. That will miss inside, and even the count to 1-1. Ooh, nice pitch. Caught that outside corner. Again, according to the home plate umpire. So, 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count to the shortstop. Oh, and he did get a piece of that. Almost swung through it, but he was able to stay alive up there. Catch a piece of that ball. Oh, that one's going to be fouled. No, not fouled. Fair ball down the right field line. That's going all the way to the fence. Del Norwood fields it, and they are trying for third. This could be a bad idea, and it was, because that was a beautiful, beautiful throw by Patrick McKeegan, the cutoff man for that play. He threw a rocket to Josh Beon, who applied the tag, and they were able to cut that run off at the plate. So Devin Johnston is out at third. But nice hit, and unfortunately just 1 base too many there. But the next batter for the Tigers will be the third baseman, Riley Madison. That was a beautiful throw by Patrick. Wow, right on the money. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he went around on that, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, he tried to hold up, but he went, and the count is now 1-1 to Riley Madison. Ooh, Bates trying again for that outside corner. Not this time, so 2 balls and 1 strike. And that one's grounded, to the third baseman. Josh Beon makes a nice play, nice throw across, second out of the inning. Good solid defense by the Catamount infield so far. Good support for their pitcher. And stepping to the plate for the Tigers will be the left fielder, Justin Fenton. First pitch by Bates is swung through for strike 1. That one's fouled back to the screen, so again, Zach Bates quickly ahead. Count 0-2 to the batter. And again, Justin was the left fielder who unfortunately got a great look at the sunshine right over his head in the last inning, trying to field a high fly ball. Not an outfielder's friend. Oh, and that pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop, Nate Hudson. Makes a great play, fires across, and quickly 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. So the first half of the second, again, no damage done, and the Catamounts still up 2-0. Okay, bottom half of the second inning, leading off for the Catamounts is the center fielder, Colin Bissett. Ooh, nice first pitch by McEwen for strike 1. Ooh, nice hit by Colin Bissett. Nice hard hit to third, but nice play by the third baseman. That's Riley Madison that made that play. Nice fire across. So 1 out for the Catamounts. Next batter for the Catamounts will be the right fielder, Del Norwood. Here's the pitch by McEwen, and that will miss low for ball 1. I know we're both so hot here. So hot and sticky. These poor kids wearing polyester long pants. That will miss high. So 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Del Norwood. Have to feel for them, especially the catchers. I always do a shout out. Oh, nice hit by Del. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That was kind of between left and center, so neither one had an easy play. So nice little base hit for Del Norwood, and the Catamounts have their first base runner aboard. Now batting for the Catamounts will be Tyler Carrington. Tyler is playing left field. He also catches on occasion. 1 out, runner on first. Here's the pitch to Carrington. That one's going to miss high for a ball. Here's the pitch by McEwen. That will miss low for another ball. Again, these guys are battling some serious temperatures today. I feel for the catchers more than ever. I always say that, but it's true. 3-0 the count to Carrington. I'm sure Tyler's not planning on swinging at this next pitch, so McEwen will be hoping for a strike. Oh, and he's going to miss. So Tyler Carrington aboard with a walk. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Who is the next batter? We're back to this. This is Nate Hudson, top of the order for the Catamounts. And they're going to send Del Norwood. Oh, not a great idea. And Del Norwood is out at third. Beautiful throw to pick off that lead runner, but he didn't get enough of a jump, I don't think, and it was a perfect throw. So Tyler Carrington on second base, 2 outs here in the inning, and Nate Hudson the batter. Oh, and Nate, nice base hit, drops right in. And the Tigers did decide to go ahead and send the runners on that, and there was a little hesitation there at third. So anyhow, Tyler Carrington thrown out at home plate to end the inning, and the score remains at the end of 2-0 Catamounts. Okay, top of the third inning, leading off for the Tigers will be the center fielder Shane Grimes. Shane offered up that first pitch, squared up to bunt, and that will be strike 1 for him. Zach Bates gets set. Here's the pitch. That will miss high and even the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, batter swung through that. I think that got the umpire. It sure did. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just one more reason why an umpire's job is thankless. He's hotter than we are back there. No one likes him. And he's getting balls bounced off him. Oh, that looked beautiful. Okay, so we didn't agree on that, but 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the batter, Shane Grimes. Oh, beautiful K by Zach Bates. So good way to start the inning for the Catamounts. First out of the inning. Next batter will be the right fielder, Ryan Malucci. Support for Zach Bates. This one will be grounded to the shortstop. Nate Hudson makes a nice play, throws across, second out of the inning. So This could be another short inning. Tigers trying to create a little offense. Both these teams are in the consolation brackets now, so whoever loses here tonight is done in the tournament. Now batting, we're back to the top of the order, the catcher, Bubba Prevost. Strike one. Bubba swung through that. Zach Bates hearing some support from his teammates who would love another short inning. That misses high. Evens the count to 1-1. That will miss low. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Zach Bates wiping the sweat from his brow. There's plenty of that going around today. Hot day here in Greenwich. Oh, nice hit. If that is fair, I was going to say if that was fair, that would have been trouble, but that was foul. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. And again, the sunshine is no left fielder's friend today. They are looking right at it out there. So Tyler Carrington probably less than thrilled that it's coming his way. Oh, nice pitch. So this is now a full count to the catcher. Here comes the payoff pitch by Zach Bates. 2 down here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. And that one will be grounded to third. Josh Beon can't handle it, so he does not make the throw. Nice hard hit ball, and just too tough to handle. Looked like it might have been still spinning a little bit when Josh picked it up. So anyhow, 1 aboard for the Tigers, and stepping up to the plate is the second baseman, Doug Johnson. Here's the pitch by Bates. That one is fouled for strike 1. Gets ready. Here's the pitch. That one fouled straight back as well, out of play. 0-2 is the count to the batter, Doug Johnson. Bubba Prevost, the runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that will miss high. And they are sending the runner, and he's going to make it safely. Oh boy, that ball is out in center field. Nobody backed that up. Unfortunately, took a weird ricochet off someone, and yeah, that was an easy stroll to third. He didn't make it look easy. He slid in hard and did what he was supposed to do, but easily in at third is Bubba, and here's the pitch to Doug Johnson. The count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Beautiful pitch. Zach Bates ends the inning with a K. And again, the Catamounts escape with no damage and still lead it 2-0 heading to the bottom half of the third. Bottom half of the third, and leading off for the Catamounts will be the first baseman, Derek Almond. Derek fouls that one back to the screen for strike 1. Connor McEwen gets set. Here's the pitch. Derek Almond hits that one up the middle, past the glove of the second baseman, so he's aboard safely with a leadoff base hit. Now stepping up to the plate is the pitcher, Zach Bates. Here's the pitch by McEwen, and that will miss low for ball 1. Derek Almond was a little too far off the base for the catcher's pace, so he made a throw down the line. Here comes the pitch. And that will miss outside. 2 balls and no strikes the count. Pitcher versus pitcher. That was a nice strike right down the middle by McEwen. Those are the ones that are hard to hold. You're taught to be a patient hitter in the box up there, but hard to lay off those. Oh, and that one is fouled out of play over the backstop. So 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Or is it 2 balls and, oh sorry, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Zach Bates. Here's the pitch. Ooh, Zach took a swing at it. That was a nice strike, but no contact, so that will be the first out of the inning. Now stepping up to the plate, the third baseman, Josh Beon. Here's the pitch to Beon. That will miss outside for ball 1. McEwen is set. Here's the pitch. That one will miss outside for ball 2. So all of a sudden a nice breeze is blowing through here. Yay. Oh, Josh Beon swings through that. Strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one is hit through, and that's going to go past the right fielder. And no, everybody's safe. Josh Beon safe at second. Derek Allman safe at third. A little more conservative base running by the Catamounts this inning. Somebody did get thrown out last inning, so just holding up. They can afford to be a little bit cautious. Only 1 out here. Now batting for the Catamounts is the catcher, Riley Shannon, and Riley would probably love to help his team out and plate these 2 runs. And he hits a fly ball to center field. Oh, the center field and the right fielder were not talking, but the right fielder did catch that ball. Riley did end up with an RBI because Derek Allman and Josh Beon both tagged up on that fly. Derek scored. So the Catamounts have a 3-run advantage right now. Beon at third, 2 down now, excuse me, and now batting is Patrick McKeegan, the second baseman. That ball is fouled out of play. Tigers pitcher getting lots of support from his dugout and coaches. Ooh, and that ball is going to be hit. Oh, nice catch by the right fielder. I actually thought that one was going to carry, but that will end the inning, and the Catamounts do plate 1 more run, so they are up 3-0 headed to the 4th. Ooh. Oh, I think I lost that. Nope, sorry. Okay, now batting is Connor Hermanson, the first baseman, to start off the 4th inning. That first pitch, I believe, missed out. Oh, it was a called strike, excuse me. So, no balls and 1 strike, the count to Hermanson. Zach Bates gets set. That's fouled to the backstop. So, Hermanson in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, trying for that outside corner. Did not get the call, so 1 ball and 2 strikes, but Bates still ahead up there. That one is going to be hit. Oh, nice catch by the left fielder, Logan Trombley. That was a change defensively for the Catamounts. Tyler Carrington out of left field, and Logan Trombley replaced him, and Logan just made a nice catch and left to record the first out of the inning. Again, he's fighting the sun out there, so really nice play. The sunglasses on his hat will not help him up there, but he was just fine without them. So now batting is the pitcher, Connor McEwen. That first pitch, it was a ball. Let's go with that. It was a ball. That is a high fly ball to third base. Josh Beon will squeeze that, and quickly 2 outs in the inning. Next batter is the shortstop, Devin Johnston. There's another defensive change for the Catamounts lineup. Jack Adams is now in right field for Del Norwood. The count, no balls and 1 strike. And that one is hit on the ground to the third baseman, Josh Beon. Nice play, nice throw, nice third out. So we head to the bottom half of the 4th with the Catamounts still up 3-0. Bottom half of the 4th inning, leading off for the Catamounts is Colin Bissett, the center fielder, and he watches strike 1. Connor McEwen still on the mound for the Tigers. That will miss low in the dirt for a ball. So the count even to 1-1. Ooh, that was a second called strike. So Colin, is in protect mode. Connor is the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and nice hit by Colin Bissett. That's going all the way to the fence. Colin's rounding first, headed to second, and he'll have a stand-up double. Nice lead-off hit by the Catamounts. Colin hit that right on the button, so great way to start for the Cats. I believe stepping up to the plate is Jack Adams, who took over for Del Norwood. Yes. Jack playing right field. Here's the pitch. And that will miss inside for a ball. Jack took a swing at that, got a piece of it, but fouled it off. The count evens to 1-1. McEwen gets set. Here's the pitch. Ooh. That missed for a ball. Oh, that misses as well. So the count 3 balls and 1 strike to the batter, Jack Adams. Colin Bissett on second. Here's the pitch. And Jack Adams draws the walk. So runners on first and second. No outs. Stepping up to the plate is Logan Trombley, who took over in left field for Tyler Carrington. And the Tigers will have a meeting on the mound. Doesn't look like any change happening, just maybe some reassurance from the coaches, and gives the kids a minute to catch their breath and regroup. Logan Trombley steps, well, he almost stepped into the box. Yeah, now he's in the box. Catcher had some adjustments to make. Comes the pitch by McEwen. And Logan Trombley swings that through that for strike 1. Strike two. Got a piece of that one, but still a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. The count to Logan Trombley with 2 runners on and no outs. Ooh, and that one will be foul, I believe, down the first baseline. Yeah, if that had been fair, that would have been trouble as well. But Logan will live to see another pitch. There's the pitch. Oh, and McEwen gets Logan Trombley to swing through that for a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Good at bat by Logan though. He battled up there. And now we are back to the top of the Catamount order. Nate Hudson, hearing it from his dugout. Nader. So here comes Nader with 2 on. That first pitch by McEwen. Beautiful strike. There's the pitch. That will miss a little inside. So 1-1 the count to Nate Hudson. That was a nice stop by the catcher. Ball 2. And that one is headed right for us out here in center field. The center fielder makes a nice catch, and Colin Bissett is going to tag, and he made it safely under the tag at third. And Jack Adams safely in at second. Same thing, double tagged by the Catamounts. So it was a fly ball. Caught by the center fielder. Number 17. Derek Allman, the first baseman, batting now for the Catamounts. I think there's been a defensive change here in the field for the Tigers, and I feel badly because I do not believe I have a Hogan. The center fielder is not Shane Grimes anymore. So Mr. Hogan, whoever he might be, number 17, just had a nice catch out here in center anyhow. That pitch fouled back. So Derek Allman in the hole, 0-2. Runners on second and third for the Catamounts, and 1 out. There's the pitch, and that will miss high. One and 2 the count to Derek. Connor McEwen gets set. There's the pitch. That one fouled to the backstop, so Derek Allman battling. Jack Adams on second base. Colin Bissett on third. Here's the pitch. Nice line drive right up the middle by Allman. That's going to score 1 run. It might score 2 runs. It looks like it will. It's going to score 2 runs, so an 2 RBI single for Derek Allman. Now batting for the Catamounts, the pitcher, Zach Bates. Still only 1 down in the... No, there are 2 outs in the inning. I'm not sure who the second out was. But we have 2 outs anyhow. I'm not sure the scoreboard is right. I think we only have 1 out. I'm pretty sure that the only out was that fly ball. Zach hits a nice line drive over the head of the shortstop. That's headed all the way to the fence. Derek Allman's going to easily take third. Zach Bates in at second base with a double. So the Catamounts have 2 runners in scoring position, again with Josh Beon, the third baseman, stepping up to the plate. Beautiful hit by Bates.
Nice hit, Zach!
Today's Josh Beon's mom's birthday, so let's hope he can hit one for mom here. Hit one to her if he'd like. She's out in right field beyond the fence. She'd probably like that. Josh's dad, Joe, is the first base coach. Andy Bissett is the third base coach, and Frank Hudson is in the dugout. With probably the toughest job of the three. Nice hit by Josh Beon, but right to the center fielder. That center fielder, again, new player. But anyhow, the Catamounts get 2 runs that inning, so they now lead 5-0, headed to the 5th. A top of the 5th inning, and leading off for the Tigers is Riley Madison, I hope. I know there was a change with the center fielder, so I will hopefully find that out before something happens where I give all the credit to the wrong person here. There's a change in pitching as well for the Catamounts. Zach Bates is now at shortstop. The second baseman, Patrick McKeegan, is on the mound, and the shortstop, Nate Hudson, is at second for Patrick. Jack Adams still in right, Colin Bissett in center, and Logan Trombley in left. That first pitch by McKeegan was a called strike. Again, I think this is the third baseman, Riley Madison, batting for the Tigers. Number 9. That is not Riley Madison. Riley Madison was number 11, so I am not sure who's batting here. So, no balls and 2 strikes the count to the batter, to be named later. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Patrick McKeegan missed on that pitch. Here comes the pitch. Ooh. Foul, tipped. So, whoever the batter is, he's battling up there. Earns another life. Comes the pitch by Patrick. That will miss outside. Evens the count to 2-2. Like someone on the other team. Maybe it was the third baseman. I don't know. Anyhow, the count 2-2 to the batter. Ooh, called strike 3. So nice pitch by Patrick McKeegan to record a strikeout. And that is number 11. Okay, so now I know officially the third baseman, Riley Madison, has left the game with an injury, looks like to his right arm. So he's been replaced. Try to find out who replaced him. And now batting is theoretically the left fielder, Justin Fenton. I don't have a number for Justin, so. Ooh, and that one is hit sharply down the first baseline. Derek Allman's going to have to try to get there. Oh, and he made a good stab to stop the ball, but the base runner was cooking down the line and beat that infield hit out. So they have their first base runner aboard safely. Nice attempt. So 1 out, a runner at first. Shane Grimes. No, well, Shane Grimes was the center fielder, so. Trying to hear, maybe they'll say a name. This one is, oh, great try by the catcher, Riley Shannon, to catch that little pop-up, but that lands in foul territory. And all it is a dirty, painful strike. So, good effort by the catcher there. Here's the pitch. That will miss inside for a ball. Evens the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and that catches an outside corner apparently, and Patrick gets set. And that ball is hit foul down the right field line. Jack Adams wasn't close enough to make a play on that, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say they'll be playing the line a little bit more closely now on that right side. Here's the pitch by Patrick. Ooh, and that misses low. That was darn close to strike 3, but the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes to the batter. Number 15, I cannot tell, not sure who that is. I'll find out a name. Oh, and swings through that for the second out of the inning. So 2 strikeouts for Patrick McKeegan this inning. And now stepping up to the plate, the right fielder, Ryan Malucci, I believe. There's the pitch. I think he called that a ball. 1-0 the count. Nice pitch by Patrick McKeegan to even it at 1-1. Oh, nice pitch. So the Catamounts trying to rally some support for their pitcher here. Get behind Patrick. Patrick gets set. Here's the pitch. That will miss outside for a ball. Evens the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Catamounts have a 5-0 lead right now. The Tigers would love to generate some offense. And that is not going to happen this inning. So Patrick McKeegan, 3 strikeouts for the inning, and no damage in the top of the 5th, and we head to the bottom with the Catamounts up 5-0. Okay, bottom half of the 5th inning, and leading off for the Catamounts is the catcher, Riley Shannon. Now pitching for the Tigers is Devin Johnston. I'm going to go around the Tigers lineup because there were some changes that I was not aware of. Ooh, and that is a high fly ball by Riley Shannon, and that's going to drop. That, again, the sun is big trouble right there. And Riley Shannon will slide safely into second base. So even though that hit the ground, they made a really nice throw into second base. I'm going to really quickly go through the catcher. Bubba Prevost is now in center field. Doug Johnson still at second. Connor Hermanson at first. Connor McEwen, the pitcher, is now at third. Devin Johnston is pitching. Oh, and that is a fly ball to right field by Patrick McKeegan. This is the second, or the pitcher now, excuse me, for the Catamounts. And Riley Shannon tagged up and is safely at third. So Catamounts have a runner at third base with 1 out here in the top of the 5th, or bottom of the 5th, excuse me. And Colin Bissett steps up to the plate for the Catamounts. Here's the pitch by Johnston. And that, oh, yeah, he is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bubba Prevost, who's been catching the entire game up till now, is standing right in front of us now, and you can see he is literally drenched in sweat. His catchers work hard back there. So 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the batter, Colin Bissett. I'll wait and see what happens. Colin swings through that for a strike. Riley Madison at third base. Sam Hogan is at short Frank Rock is now catching, and Ryan Malucci is still in right field for the Tigers. Here's the pitch by Johnston, and Johnson catches up pretty quickly, and 2 strikes now on Colin Bissett. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Here comes the pitch. That will miss low for a ball. Full count. Here comes the pitch. The payoff pitch to Colin Bissett. That will miss low, so Colin draws a walk. So runners on the corner for the Catamounts. Colin takes second on that, no throw. Wisely so, with a runner at third. So Jack Adams will step up to the plate for the Catamounts. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. There's the pitch to Jack Adams, and he hits a nice ground ball to first. Jack will have himself an RBI as Riley Shannon crosses home plate. So 2 outs here in the inning. Colin Bissett still aboard at second. But the Catamounts score 1 more insurance run here in the 5th. Take a 6-0 lead. So with 2 outs, stepping up to the plate is the left fielder Logan Trombley. Oh, nice line drive to right field by Logan, and the right fielder made a fabulous play actually. So Logan will have himself an RBI here, and as Colin Bissett crosses the plate, and Logan Trombley did some nice base running himself, and he's safe at second. Good to hear Logan get some cheers from his teammates, because there's no bigger supporter in the field than Logan. He's always trying to pick up his teammates, so good to hear it reciprocated here. Nate Hudson now the batter for the Catamounts, back to the top of the order. Again, 2 down here in the 5th inning, and the Catamounts have plated 2 runs, so it's now 7-0. Here's the pitch. Nice strike, caught the outside corner by Devin Johnston. He's set. That one will miss outside. So 2 balls and 1 strike, the count to Nate Hudson. Johnston gets set. That one is fouled off down the right field line. Evens the count to 2-2. Seems to be getting hotter, not cooler, which is strange since it's getting later in the day. We're melting. Oh, nice change up, and Nate did have to reach for that a little bit, but nice play by the third baseman as well. So last out of the inning, but the Catamounts did plate a couple more runs, and we'll head to the 6th, Catamount 7, Tiger 0. Top of the 6th inning, and Bubba Prevost, who's now playing center field, will lead off for the Tigers. Patrick McKeegan throws strike 1 in there for a called first strike. Patrick gets set. Catches that outside corner. Quickly ahead, no balls and 2 strikes, the count to Prevost. Again, Bubba had a great first half of the game defensively, worked so hard behind that play. And he'll go down on strikes for the first out of the inning. And again, this is the consolation round, so unless the Tigers wage a big rally here, looks like the Catamounts will probably be moving on to the next game at 8 o'clock tonight. Here's the pitch by McKeegan. Foul ball, also known as a strike. This is Doug Johnson, the second baseman, batting now for the Tigers. 1 strike on Johnson. Here's the pitch by McKeegan. And that will miss inside to even it at 1-1. Beautiful pitch by Patrick. Yep. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Catamounts won't need a bottom unless they score 7 runs here. Unless the Tigers score 7 runs. That is a nice base hit right up the middle. Colin Bissett will field that and throw into second. But Doug Johnson hit that right on the nose. Now batting is Connor Hermanson, the first baseman for the Tigers. Here's the pitch by McKeegan. That will miss outside for ball 1. Comes the pitch by Patrick, and that is a chopper to second. Nate Hudson tosses to Zach Bates, who tries to turn 2. Nice effort by the Catamounts. It would have been pretty had it worked, but that's all right. They got the 2nd out of the inning. Tigers have a runner at first, and now stepping up to the plate is Connor McEwen, the former pitcher and now 3rd baseman for the Tigers. Patrick McKeegan gets set. Here's the pitch. That will miss high and tight. For ball 1. 2 outs here in the inning. Top of 6. Ooh, and this is another chopper. 3rd baseman Josh Beon gets that. Can't do anything with it. So runners at 1st and 2nd. 2 outs. And the batter will be Devin Johnston, the pitcher. Tigers just haven't had a chance to tie anything together here. They've put the bat on the ball, but pretty solid Catamount defense. That first pitch will miss inside for a ball. Runners at 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Devin Johnston. Patrick McKeegan on the mound. Ooh, he's trying for that outside corner, didn't get it that time. Two balls and no strikes, the count. Oh, that's in the dirt, so nice stop back there by the catcher, Riley Shannon. Again, big kudos to our catchers today because I'm not wearing any equipment and I'm standing still and hot, so they have got to be just melting behind the plate today, so tough job. That was a tough job, but it's tougher than ever today. Nice strike. Way to battle back by Patrick. There was no way that Mr. Johnston was going to swing that bat. 3 balls on him, so 3 balls and 1 strike now, the count. Patrick McKeegan gets set. And he's going to draw a walk, so the bases are now loaded for the Tigers with 2 down here. Riley Madison, the 3rd baseman, will now be stepping up to the plate. Lefty hitter for the Tigers. Patrick McKeegan gets set. Ooh, that fouled off Riley Shannon. Pretty tough shot to the mask, so he seems no worse for the wear, but one strike anyhow to Riley Madison. Here's the pitch. That one is fouled back, so Patrick ahead. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Patrick set. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that will miss outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 6. And there it is, the ball game over. Catamounts win this one 7-0 and will advance to the next game to be played here tonight at 8 p.m.